has my heart and soul, right? And I talk about that a lot. And the only reason it's got my heart and soul is because I've fallen in love with your charities and the work that you do. It is an absolute pleasure to fundraise for you, with all of these guys, because they're all right as well. And it is an honour to represent you. And I hope that we can continue to do that for a long time to come. So let's give it up again for StreetVet and for Turning Tides, please. And a lot of you have heard this story before, and I'm not going to ramble on for too long, but I drew this picture, and you can see it, right? It is crap, it is pretty crap. But it made us laugh, it made me and Sam laugh, it made us smile. So I did what any normal person does in that situation. I stuck them on Facebook with this jokey comment, pet portraits are for sale, they're 299 quid, and come and place your orders. And by the end of that first day, 7 people wanted me to draw their pets, right? All of the things that have happened to me in the last few years, and this is going to sound like I'm showing off, but it's some context, right? The fundraising targets that we've hit, the social media stuff blowing up, the media stuff, the 2 books, letters from the Queen, awards from the Prime Minister, accolades from the Big Issue. I haven't even started showing off yet. But all of these things, and yet the most joyous moment, hand on heart, the most joyous moment of the whole project was when we hit 299 quid. And I hang on to that moment, and that's the moment I revisit when, I don't know, I'm questioning whether coming and singing karaoke in front of 200 people is going to be a good idea or whatever, because that night we hit something that just 3 days beforehand had been impossible. And then we hit it. And when you hit the impossible, you realise that anything's possible. But like I say, in the context of all the other things, it's such a small thing, but I cling on to it. So embrace the small things. Tonight's been organised because, stupidly on Facebook, I said that I would sing Meatloaf, I would do anything for love, at karaoke, if we hit a fundraising target. And I forget which fundraising target it was, but you lot didn't let me forget the fact that I said I'd sing Meatloaf, I would do anything for love at karaoke, and I would do anything for love, I'd run right into hell and back. I would do anything for love, I never lie to you, and that's a fact. I'll be honest with you, it's a bloody hard act to follow.
Sit there in your heartache, waiting out some beautiful boy to speak the language I don't understand. Everyone's feeling pretty. It's hard to match your line. You're just what I would do when I hold your side. Feel like no one can feel. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. And then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. I'm too strong, and I learned how to get along. So you're back from outer space. I just walked in and you feel understand about your face.
Everybody get your raffle tickets ready. But first of all, I've just wanted to bring onto stage the wonderful Sophie from Turning Tides and the equally wonderful Colette from StreetVet. So give it up to them, guys.
So we've heard a little bit about the small changes that Phil would like to make while he's here on this earth. But what he's actually done is actually make a really huge change to a lot of people's lives. Which I don't think is a small thing at all. I think it's huge.
The worst thing for me is when somebody says to me, I'm sorry I could only donate, and then an amount. Because every donation is a donation, and it doesn't matter whether it's £2 or 200 quid, because they all add up. It's that whole thing about the tiny changes. All the tiny changes add up to the big amount. So thank you guys for donating and supporting what we're doing, for coming along tonight. And let's say hopefully you're having a good time. I'm also just going to hand you over really quickly to Colette from StreetVet to tell you a little bit about what they do.
I just have two really big thank yous, actually. The first is to the legend, the amazing Hercule van Wolfwinkle, for everything that you do for StreetVet. We are really proud to call you our very first official StreetVet fundraising advocate. It's really, really proud.
444. Right, guys, thank you again so much for buying your raffle tickets. Are they going on? They're going on, they're going on. Don't surge, don't surge. You'll all get to see at some point. And then let's give it up one more time for the yellow underpants, for StreetVet and for Turning Tides. Give it up, guys. The last thank you of the night goes to these guys, because they've turned up to play tonight free of charge. They are amazing. They're going to entertain you. I'm going to do my Jules Holland bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brooks House Band!
Hello, we're the Brooks House Band and this is the Beatles. 1, 2, 3!